We have been talking all this time for nothing.
Have we really? Okay.
Yeah.
We've said so many good things. We're going to have to say them all again.
Oh my days. Let's rewind it. You've recorded this all. We can just hit play and start again, right?
The stream's on, and I've clicked some things, and then it's ended up being muted. We've said some really good, insightful things. I've got to remember them all. So, Rhaegar first picked by Sloth Sanctuary, which is
Is it working now?
I'm pretty sure it's working.
Oh yeah, it's working now. We're back. Oh, how long have we been casting for?
Like 20 minutes.
Okay, so hi everyone. You join us for Div 4, Sloth Sanctuary versus Portrait Goblins. Both teams not in a position for making it through to the Epic Cup. But as we were discussing earlier, both two strong teams. It's been a very competitive Div 4 this season. And Sloth Sanctuary have kind of ticked off most of the heroes available to play, so we could see some interesting combos coming out. They've managed to get Rhaegar, which has been banned against them how many times so far, Poppin?
15.
15 times Rhaegar's been banned against them, and it's been finally let through, which might be because they've not got Tiny Owl on their roster today, who is normally their Rhaegar player. So they get Rhaegar, they get the Bloodlust comp, and we could see some good action.
Yeah.
Vikings still not banned or picked, so both teams play Vikings. We could still see it in the draft, especially with the full stat being banned and the global ETC.
That was a good recap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 77, well, before this draft, 77 different heroes picked up by Sloth Sanctuary this season out of 88. 89 tomorrow once May's released, so 11 heroes left to play. And because May will be banned, they won't get to play all 89. It'll be after tomorrow, but
I think they'll just have to live with that.
yeah. Imperious Lunara. So, no Vikings from the Portrait Goblins because they don't have a support just yet. So we'll see if the Sloths fancy picking it up here.
And it was Portrait Goblins that took us to this map. It's Portrait Goblins' most picked map.
That's right.
So it's not necessarily that Sloth Sanctuary come to this with a comp that they wanted to play, but they're not because they pick a diverse range of maps themselves, so I'm sure they're quite happy to just pick up anything.
Yeah.
Chen, is that one of their new heroes to play?
I'm going to say yes. I'm not certain, but I'm going to say yes.
1 second.
It's definitely not a hero they've played in the past much.
No, it's a new hero, so they've just ticked a new one off.
Excellent. Right wing, the last pickup for Portrait Goblins.
Chen's going to struggle against this, actually. The Imperious and the Bright Wing.
And even just the Johanna with a Condemn.
Yeah, and then the Johanna as well, yeah.
Okay.
Same for the Mal'Ganis, actually. A lot of CC there that can shut down his healing when he goes in. So, yeah, I really like that Bright Wing pick at the end. Obviously, global, you're going to get value on this map. You get value from the rate at which minions die when you're fighting in lane, obviously. If you've got the curse. And she counters the Chen, Cassia, and Mal'Ganis picks.
Yeah.
It's really quite nice. Poppin, do you want to take this opportunity to let everyone know what you do as a job?
No. Well, no, I don't do like, any audio production or anything like that, or it's nothing like that.
He turns things off and back on again. Which was not required to fix our technical issues.
It wasn't. It was muted because we streamed our scrims last night, so I'd...
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
It's our fault for scrimming.
Yes, it is. Right, contest is up. We're in game.
And on the left side, we have Sloth Sanctuary with Typhoon Hawk playing Mal'Ganis, Pitta playing Gul'dan, Dentro playing Chen, Minty playing Rhaegar, and Paradox playing Cassia.
And on the right hand side we have the Portrait Goblins with Sweaty playing Imperious, Pukamele on Lunara, George on Johanna, Colby on Brightwing, and Aelos on Tassadar. So you can place a bet. Oh, you've already placed a bet.
And yet, just to let you know, place my bet. Money's gone on to Portrait Goblins, and it's all because of that Brightwing pick. Normally, I get tilted when people on my team pick Brightwing because she isn't the best place at the moment. But I think it was a smart pick against Sloth Sanctuary's team. I think it's going to punish them.
Yeah.
Although I am disappointed not to see her going polymorph build. So
I mean, the hyper shift on level 1, that's what gets you the cooldown on your globals, so
yeah, she's gonna get the advantage on the macro. But I thought, given the fact she's specifically been picked as a counter, she's not building into that advantage.
What does the level 1 polymorph talent do?
Extended duration, I believe, on the polymorph. Is it?
Should have done our Brightwing research. Portrait Goblins getting their Siege Giants early, which makes sense because the first tribute will be spawning on bot.
It's increased cast range and I think increased duration. But I'm not sure about the duration. I know it's the cast.
Yeah.
Which is really helpful because you obviously can stay much more active.
Sloth Sanctuary moving over to their siege camp now, which they'll be hoping to time in with the first objective.
Yeah. Johanna's already lost quite a bit of health in mid, so it's going to take Brightwing a little while to get her back up. Imperious versus Chen in top and Cassia versus Lunara in bot. I don't think Lunara is going to be able to put as much pressure on the Cassia as it would hope. Cassia being obviously pretty strong at the moment. Morgana's going in. And we're seeing a Brightwing gank to top.
Yep, just making our way up there, getting ready to use the global.
Yeah, getting ready to get a global value. Smart decision. Slightly surprised we haven't seen Imperious start to rotate down early, but I guess they probably want to clear out that siege camp.
Yeah, Brightwing will need a bit of help, but Imperious isn't really able to push in there. He's going to half back and.
Yeah, so he kind of stuck around there for a little while longer and didn't get any value for sticking around. Didn't particularly help clear a wave or anything like that.
Yeah. So probably going to see Sloth Sanctuary try and stall the objective here. They've got the siege camp still going in top.
She's got a nice fight going. Brightwing's already teleporting down, so she's going to be there for the fight. She's left Chen behind with the camp. Chen's choosing to rotate down rather than just to push. So Portrait Goblins have to try to win this fight now and get the channel before Chen arrives, really.
Yeah, I mean, Sloths have the Bruiser camp in mid as well, so if they can just get Gul'dan interrupting this.
Here comes Chen. Yeah, Sloths are getting a lot of value here. Here's the kill on Lunara. Johanna's in trouble as well. She's nearly out of mana. She's used her Unstoppable now. Johanna could be killed if they focus her now. She gets out. That's a nice spear on the Rhaegar. Still no one channeling the objective, and I think we're going to... Both teams have the capability of stalling this out for quite a while. Yeah. And the towers have collapsed now in mid lane. Top tower's nearly done in top lane as well. So Sloth Sanctuary really getting a lot of value from the camps here.
Yeah, Cassia escaped with 60 health just a minute ago for backing, so narrowly avoiding a death as well.
Unstoppable about to be used by Johanna, and she's in trouble. Unfortunate for Portrait Goblins, the Lunara arriving full health and ready to fight, and that almost baited the Johanna and Imperious into fighting when realistically they should have backed and healed up.
Yeah.
It does look like Portrait Goblins are willing to give the curse now. Perhaps the Tassadar looking for a couple opportunities to poke in, but Lunara and Imperious both just returning to lane. So a lot of fighting over that objective there. And it really cost Portrait Goblins quite heavily. They're half a level behind, but they lost the towers in mid and top.
Yeah.
Well, nearly top. It's hanging on by a thread. They also lost one of the towers in bot.
Yeah, not looking good so far. But still plenty of time left. Lunara picking up the siege camp, but delaying the capture for now.
Some controversy around Chen's talent picks. I can't comment on it. I do not play Chen. Don't know his talent choices these days. So
I didn't. Yeah, I don't think freshest ingredients is the popular choice. I'm not a Chen player either, but I think
is this Tassadar gonna look for a bad gank in mid, or do you think he's just hoping he doesn't get it? Oh, he's been discovered.
might be in a bit of trouble here. Oh,
Misses
Rhaegar
the
on.
fourth wall, and the Brightwing getting full use out of that phase shift build. A lot of heals going onto that Tassadar.
Meanwhile, Lunara channels the tribute.
So actually, that worked out pretty well for Portrait Goblins, just because it obviously acted as a distraction, and Tassadar did manage to get away. But yeah, I think Tassadar was standing in that bush, praying that he doesn't get discovered, and then along came Rhaegar.
Sloth's hit level 10, so we might
And
see some
again,
aggression from them here.
Sloths are getting good camp value again in top lane, and while that's happening, the rest of the team go to bot and start pushing that. Nice macro play.
Yeah, we said they would be quite happy to be taken to this map because of that. Definitely a map they're familiar with, so...
Yeah, fans of large maps.
Now, Portrait Goblins starting the top boss, and they've still not got level 10, so a bit of a risky play here, but
I
the
think
Sloths might not notice.
Sloths are gonna notice this, surely.
Surely?
Surely.
Imperius in a lot of trouble, he's going to go down on top lane now. Shen gets the kill. Uses
Mal'Ganis is coming up.
Uses heroic to
Mal'Ganis
escape.
knows. He's going to be there in time as well.
Nice
He
polymorph,
gets
but
onto point. Oh, just in time. And he's going to survive long enough for his team to help out. This is bad news for Portrait Goblins. Press R and win. Here comes Sloth Sanctuary. Full health swap onto the Chen as well. That was the best timing for Sloth Sanctuary and the worst timing for Portrait Goblins for that Mal'Ganis to arrive.
yeah, it took them a long time to do that.
It took them a long time to realize. They were so focused on clearing that camp in mid that it did take them a little while to realize they're going to go get their boss now while Portrait Goblins deal with top. The minion wave in mids nearly killed that mid fort. They're going to get this boss uncontested, I think.
Yeah.
And this really puts Portrait Goblins on the back foot. Soft Sanctuary will be level 13 with this boss, and they will be pushing bot hard, getting ready for that next tribute in bot, which will give them the curse. Get ready for that snowball. It's starting to roll.
Yeah. So,
so you done silent there. Yes.
I'm just
I
thinking.
have nothing to say.
Trying to think of what Portrait Goblins should do here.
Well, what they should do is finish this channel.
And they should finish that channel, but they might struggle. They're going to get sliced.
They are struggling. Is he going to get out? There's the Blessed Shield. Imperius stun. These are the CC chains. Didn't get the polymorph on it.
Here comes Bloodlust.
Imperius in trouble. He's used his ult and it's down. The counter engage. Yeah, they've got kited around long enough by Chen to get themselves in a bit of trouble, and it is that classic press R to win. What more do you need?
So
that's painful.
Yeah,
I mean, that is fighting into the level 13 as well. This is the curse. They're going to be able to get bot keep no problem, I should imagine.
Yeah, so that was sort of worst case. They didn't defend the boss, they couldn't contest the tribute, and they lost a few people just to extend the Sloth Sanctuary's level advantage. And they didn't kill Chen.
They didn't kill Chen. Oh
no, they did in the end, didn't they? Sorry.
Did they?
They did, but at that point they were in a lot of trouble themselves.
Exactly. And now you've got Chen and Brightwing fighting over mid while the action all happens in bot. That's a nice cooldown kill. They're going to be able to chase this down hard. Lunara just slowing everyone.
Nice stun by Imperius. A health swap by Mal'Ganis.
On the wrong target. Could have really picked anyone else and he would have gotten a significant heal there. Mal'Ganis trying to buy room for his team. He might be able to hurt this Lunara. Nah, she kites him around well enough.
So Rhaegar's down as well. Cassia gets the counter kill on Johanna.
And
at
what stage did you notice what Chen was up to?
Just when you mentioned it just then.
I noticed it about when Mal'Ganis died, but it was too late. That cost them 2 keeps. So I mean, nice engage. Bloodlust was on cooldown. Perfect time to fight. You got your kills back. Unfortunately, you were fighting 5v4, and that other one was getting value elsewhere.
Yeah, it looked like Sloths might have traded, a few deaths for 2 keeps, but Cassia managed those 2 counter kills as well, so they're in a good position.
The whole time you were talking then, I was like a puppy tilting his head at something he doesn't understand, just watching that Imperius nearly die to a minion wave. Like, is he going to? Really? Don't do it to yourself. Mal'Ganis wants to invade. His team is nowhere near, so he's doing the sensible thing and backing out.
Yeah, they've got the 16 advantage, so they can do something a bit aggressive in the next, 30 seconds or so. They're going for that siege camp.
They've got Bloodlust. They know it's their time to fight. They've got everything off cooldown. They've got the level lead. They just happily invade, force Portrait Goblins out. Brightwing's going top, but she's going to have to phase shift straight down. As soon as she sees this pressure on the keep, you want to keep that keep alive if you can.
Yeah, they're going to... But, I don't know, it's a tough one. They don't want to fight being a talent tier down. If they lose a fight here, then they surely lose.
I mean, if they lose a Tassadar here, they lose the fight. So,
big Valkyrie and Tassadar.
Here comes Sloth Sank. They can go aggressive. They can finish this keep off. Do they look to core?
I need one more pick, I'd say.
They might get it.
Here comes
Brightwing there. Lunar is low health and Jen can chase quite far. Come on.
Nice Horrify. Johanna's very low.
Johanna is dead. Imperius is dead.
Nice health swap by Mal'Ganis to heal up nicely.
Yeah, they're going to have the damage here to end this core very quickly. GG, well played. A bit tough for Portrait Goblins there. Like I said, I mean, you could tell when the momentum started going in Sloth Sanctuary's favour, and then they lost that fight over boss. I mean, the boss was the Hail Mary play, get back in the game. Mal'Ganis sniffed it out there. I mean, literally, if he was 2 seconds later, they would have gotten that boss and gotten away with it, and they would have been back in the game. And it just snowballed from there. Lost another fight, lost the second boss, the curse. GG.
Yeah. So 1-0 to Sloth Sanctuary. So that was Portrait Goblins map. Do you think they will go for map pick again, or do you think they'll just stick with first pick?
I think they will go for map pick. I think Sloth Sanctuaries are so flexible on what maps they've picked so far. They've just picked every map that they can.
Yeah.
So I'd kind of be thinking, like, they could throw anything at me. I want to get a map that I know I like and that I'm confident on. Oh, okay. And I'm completely wrong. They want first pick. So Sloth Sanctuary are now going to take a second to think about what map they want to take it to.
Do Portrait Goblins play Rhaegar? Maybe they want to take that for themselves?
They do play Rhaegar, I am fairly sure. So their main healers are Anduin and Uther, which they've played 4 times each, but then they've played Rhaegar and Malfurion twice. So yeah, Rhaegar is an option to them. And I guess you know why Rhaegar's been banned 15 times against them.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good decisive win, some very strong macro decisions from the Sloths. Just making it hard for the Goblins to get back into it.
Are we going back down to Div 4 next season?
I don't think so. I think we've got 1 too many wins to...
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I should have sabotaged it.
We'll just have to get good.
Yeah, that's true. That is an option. We should spend more time casting and less time practicing, right? That's how you get good.
I think so.
Cool. Now, you have been wanting to cast a few Sloth Sanctuary games now, and I keep getting in the way with a busy timetable.
Well, it's worked out better because now we've seen that they've played about 80 heroes, so that was the main reason, just because of all these different heroes they've been playing.
I want to work out what's left for them to play. Like I said, they ticked off Chen there for the first time. I don't know if there was anything else that was new in that comp. I doubt it. Rhaegar. Was Rhaegar new?
Yeah, Rhaegar, Cassia.
Cassia wasn't new, was it?
Cassia was new.
Cassia was new as well.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so strong.
There's 3 heroes that have been involved in the ban phase for them that they haven't picked, and that's Rhaegar, Cassia, and Samuro. So we still see Samuro, that's one of them.
So they will be very happy with that game for 2 reasons: the win and ticking off 3 heroes.
Yes. Don't know about the other ones.
And how many heroes are in the game at the moment?
88, 89 tomorrow.
Ooh, so they have 8 left to play.
Yeah. Having a look.
Dragonshire has been picked by...
Gul'dan was new as well.
No. Okay, they're doing very well. Dragonshire picked by Sloth Sanctuary.
Okay.
So it's potential Viking comp.
It could happen. I mean, they've played it Vikings 3 times. That's a lot for them this season, so...
Yeah, they might be done with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there often enough to make it a question mark for any team you're against.
Mm-hmm.
And that in itself is a victory.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see Mal'Ganis on this list, unless I'm completely overlooking it. Maybe that was a...
They haven't picked Mal'Ganis before.
Don't think so.
No, I've just checked.
Okay.
You know you can just search on Heroes Lounge.
Sorry, lobby, that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing. We're distracting you too much, I'm sorry.
Ah, it's fine.
I am just going to go have a drink, leave you to it.
Okay, I'm going to make the lobby silently for a moment. Sloths versus Goblins. See, if I'm not mistaken, that was an entirely unplayed roster of heroes, which makes 82 different heroes played for the Sloths. So they can get to within just one missing hero tonight, or they can do all 88 if they lose this next one. But we'll have to wait and see. I really want to figure out which they haven't played.
Sloth Sanctuary are here, but we're still waiting for Portrait Goblins.
Yes.
Oh dear, oh dear. Maybe they're all just taking a breather after that last game.
Yeah, possibly. I want to try and figure out who they haven't played yet.
It's interesting that Sloth's picked this map, actually, because it's Portrait Goblin's second most picked map. So it's definitely not going to be one that they're scared to play on, and they will have a strategy for it.
Yeah, true. Okay, so they've played all the tanks.
You're really delving into this now, you want to know.
Well, I just want to know if the draft is that predictable.
How many games do they have left in the season?
This one and one more.
Oh, so they really do need to try to tick it off at this stage.
Well, yeah, there'll be 89 heroes tomorrow, and they won't be able to play May until the playoffs, and they're not getting there, unfortunately.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I think 88's the aim for them.
Yeah, I would still be very impressed.
But it means that if someone comes along next season, they can beat Sloth Sanctuary's record.
That's true.
Get to 89.
If they don't do it themselves first.
Mm.
They've not
Should
played.
we race them?
Sure. Yeah, they've not played Lucio. That's the only support they haven't played. And I don't fancy searching through all of the
Lucio's
assassins.
pretty nice. Yeah, sod that. Lucio's pretty nice on this map. Get that double rotation on. Get the speed boost between mid and bot. Run some ganks up to top lane.
Portrait Goblins claiming to be ready, but then one of their players fell out of the lobby.
Maybe he thinks he's ready. Mind over matter. You just have to believe hard enough.
So
he's gone.
Portrait Goblins just waiting on one team member, and Sloth's need a moment.
Gone AFK as well, haven't they?
Yeah, both teams just needing a minute or two.
Interestingly, he said "be right back, WC," and then he was able to type "one moment." So,
wow,
is he typing in chat from the toilet? That's my question.
Let's not think about it too much.
How is he managing this?
Okay.
Sloth Sanctuaries have a nice portrait for their team.
Valera, Samuro, Lucio.
Oh, Valera. Hello. Samuro, Lucio. Could see a Samuro on this map.
Yeah. Seen the Gazlo. So
if you are on Sloth Sanctuaries and you need a sub for that final game, I'll happily sub in as your Valera player. Love any opportunity to play it.
So it's a good offer.
You said they've ticked off all the tanks though, so that probably doesn't make me a good sub choice.
Maybe not. Mephisto's another one they've not picked up.
Mephisto?
Yeah.
It's weird some of the heroes that made it to the end. Like I would have thought Gul'dan would have been picked up out.
You would think so, yeah, but he's not that popular at the moment, I find. Like,
No.
the team picked him against us, I think, at some point, and I kind of forgot he existed.
And you're one of our ranged assassins.
I know, right?
Terrible news. Sanct ready.
Tychus, right, so it wouldn't surprise me if Sloth Sanctuary picked Tychus, Mephisto, Valera, Samuro, and Lucio in this match. If they did,
I mean,
then
that's one hell of a comp.
there's
Mephisto
one.
and
There's
Tychus
one. I think
well together.
Yeah, I think there's one more hero that they haven't played, but I'm not sure which it is. Okay, right. I think we have 2 full teams now. Enough stalling.
Yes, let's go. We're ready for this.
Okay.
Come on, Portrait Goblins. I lost points on you last game. You know you're going to have the better, more sensible draft because they're drafting crazy stuff at you. You got this. Have the confidence. Fucking win it. Get me my points back.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I will pick the winner of the last game. That's an important part of these
yeah, you need
contests.
to take my points away. Damn it.
Need to take them away so that you can win them back. We will start a new betting. So here we are, going into draft now.
Should we put 1,000 points on the next game?
Sure.
Just to make it interesting.
Yeah. So Sloth Sanctuary 1, Portrait Goblins 0 at the moment. Going into map 2, Rexar banned out by the Portrait Goblins. Now the thing is, they have played Rexar before, so is it really worth banning?
Yeah, it's true. I would be looking at what I'm scared that they haven't played yet. Get rid of that Valera.
Yeah. Gleaming banned out by the Sanctuary. I know Dendro plays Samuro. I'm sure I've seen him play that in the past, so wouldn't surprise me to see that on this map.
Somebody's already bang on Sloth Sanctuary, 150. They're that confident that the Lucio comp's going to win it.
Imagine if after all that speculation they just picked heroes they picked before.
Yeah, they're like Johanna, Greymane,
Yeah.
Jada, all the boring stuff.
Same bands coming out from Sloth Sanctuary, the Leeming Falstad and ETC being picked up.
Main tank? Don't see much solo lane ETC these days.
No. Late Blaze Jaina. So
Sweaty, PG Sweaty, telling people to bet on Portrait Goblins, but not actually doing so himself.
Wow.
Just want to point that out.
Exclamation mark bet B, followed by a number. Or the word all.
I bet Portrait Goblins last game. I really liked their comp last game as well. Could have gone their way.
Kelfast Varian.
Hello. Smash Taunt, Twin Blades. What are you thinking? Could be Taunt main tank, ETC solo. Go for that stage dive.
Could do.
Or vice versa. Get Varian on the top and ETC stage dive up for ganks.
Yeah. Could be nice. It'd be hard to tell. I don't particularly like Varian on Dragonshire if it's not on the offlane. So we'll see. We've seen we've seen an offlane Taunt Varian on this map before, haven't we? And that won to our surprise. So
beat us, didn't it? Blaze Jane is a nice combo. Get the AoE stuns and the AoE blow up.
Yeah, that's one we've always liked ourselves, isn't it? And
yeah,
pretty nice. And
one day I'll not. Do you know Blaze is like my most played hero now, but because it's always in custom game, he's like my lowest level tank at the same time. Play him so much in custom but get no XP.
Yeah. The Rhaegar's banned out, leaving way for the Lucio.
Lucio! Let's go! Was that the only support? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was definitely the only support. White main Valera. Okay, so
we got the Valera.
Valera, that's another one ticked off. In fairness, it would leave a very awkward comp if they listen to me.
Valera and Jaina are going to be able to blow up nearly anything together.
Yeah, definitely.
So, do you think this Blaze is going to be the solo laner? Do you think they're waiting to?
Yeah, it looking like a main tank at the moment, I guess, but.
Yeah, but you're not going to have Valera or Jaina solo lane.
I think Dendro has been playing a lot of solo lane for them so far, so Malfury and Greymane, the final pickup, so very nice blow up for a taunt.
You do not want to be taunted by that team, do you?
No.
Taunt, roots, power slide, followed by those two blowing you up.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt.
Samuro!
Yes! If anyone's going to save people from that, though, it's going to be a white main. With her new cover healing.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. I'm going to put my points down before you stop me.
Okay. I do like both teams. It's a tough one. I think it's a matter of execution on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, Samuro, but you said Dendro plays Samuro.
He has. I said he has done in the past. I don't know if he has recently. I don't know. I don't
Because
know.
obviously, you don't want to pick it up if you're not a Samuro player.
Yeah, he's definitely played it in Lounge in the past. I've definitely seen it. So, but yeah, it's Samuro Valera. It's a bit unusual, isn't it? And
I think Valera is underestimated. People don't really know how to play against her because you don't see her much. And that's why I'm betting on Sloth Sanctuary, because I want Valera to turn up, stun or silence someone, and then Jaina just to go, bye-bye. Delete.
Okay.
You want me to do that thing, don't you?
I do, if you could.
This is the best and the worst part of casting. On the left, we have Sloth Sanctuary, the lovely blue team, with Minty on Jaina, Dentro on Samuro, Typhoon Hawk on Whitemane, Paradox on Blaze, and Pitta on Valera.
On the right hand side we have Portrait Goblins with George on ETC, Pooh Camelli on Varian, Alos on Kael'thas, Colpy on Malfurion, and Sweaty on Greymane.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear. Who was that on Varian?
Early kill. Kael'thas, I'm not sure what he was doing there, but he gets taken out by
Getting that Valera value.
Valera
Got him on the
Samuro.
rotation, blow him up,
Oh.
and here comes the kill on Greymane.
Greymane has a bit more mobility, so he's going to be okay.
He'll be fine, but that's a lot of health gone. That's what you got to watch out for.
Yep. So Varian and ETC staying bot. So neither making their way up to the solo lane just yet.
Yeah, I don't know how Greymane's going to feel about that, but
we see Lion's Maw picked up by Varian,
suggesting Twin Blades or Smash.
I was going to say the other way around. A lot of damage going out onto Blaze there, but he does manage to get out. Yeah, you got High King's Quest with the other ones, don't you, for the more attack damage? So
yeah, but you normally go for the parry build if you're going Taunt.
Yeah, but this one gives you more slow, so it's kind of like a little bit more crowd control for a main tank, right?
I guess. We'll see. We'll see.
So Portrait Goblins starting on their siege camp. They've still got Greymane top.
Valera kind of going mid to top, but so far not getting any value in mid. So definitely getting most of the value by just annoying that Greymane in top and forcing him to back repeatedly.
Yeah. So Sloth's picking up their siege camp. Portrait Goblins not hit level 4 yet, and they were still looking for that invade there. But they were just a little too late.
I think they knew that they would have the numbers, but yeah, a little bit too slow.
Watch that Varian.
I'm watching that Jaina Mano in bot. If they look for the fight now, she's gonna struggle.
There's the taunt.
Go on, taunt on that Jaina. Nope.
Well, they don't have any DPS down there at the moment, so they can only do so much. They can lock someone down very well, but here comes Kael'thas to try and help out in that regard. Taunt on Blaze. A lot of crowd control coming in, but it's ETC who goes down. Nice,
yeah, that Jaina turning up just in time to melt him. And here comes the stun on Valera revealed on the way in, so doesn't get to use the stun.
Yeah, Greymane really needs to capture top if possible here, but he probably will struggle against Samuro. It looks like it's going to be a first objective going to Sloth Sanctuary.
In mid. Nicely done. There's no way that Greymane's winning top. Not with Valera coming up to gank as well.
Yeah, well, nice combo on Valera, but she manages to get out.
Here comes the power slide. Nope. Change your mind. He's going to go to mid and help defend that.
So, Portrait Goblins just sort of acknowledged, okay, we're not going to win top, so we'll just keep our more crowd control on bot, or?
I think so, but they have to actually get the kills. They have to force the 4-man fights in bot while they know Valera's disappearing.
Yeah.
It should realistically be as soon as she shows anywhere that is a mid or bot, they should just look for a fight. King of Danger. They know she's there. Could they get her here?
No, it doesn't look like it. A bit of damage out, but
the silence was enough to obviously stop the power slide and make sure she can get out. But they're coming to bot. They're going to look for the gank.
Yep, the Dragon Knight's going down. Jaina's a bit far forward.
Jaina is in a lot of trouble there. Nice cleanse, but she still goes down. Power slide now goes out on Whitemane as well. Gets that kill. Blaze in a bit of trouble here. Is he going to have enough to get out? Yeah. By the power of Blaze, eh?
Meanwhile, Samuro and Valera are just picking up soak on the map. Midway pushing into the fort, doing a bit of damage.
Just doing that other stuff for value.
Yeah, nice couple of kills, but Portrait Goblin's still a little far behind. They need to be pressing it and maybe picking up another couple, and they need to get a body top because they're just leaking experience at the moment.
Yeah, they need a decent solution to that Samuro. Whether it be that they just 5-man gank it ever so often.
Yeah.
Try to force it out of lane.
Varian's going up for now.
I'm a little surprised they're not trying to just push bot hard as well. There's a few strategies they could be trying to pull out here to deal with the fact they've lost at solo lane.
I mean, I would probably just send the ETC top. You've got the taunt on bot lane. You've got the main tank Varian. ETC, while he might not beat up a Samuro too much, he's a lot less vulnerable to the Valeera gank, so it seems like the safest option.
If you'd pick block party as well, he could just ignore the Samuro burst damage ever so often.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the Valeera here. She's in trouble. Yeah. Now that's nice. So they got that 5-man rotation up top to get a gank. They can realistically now just go back to mid or bot and look for a fight again there.
Yep. So that was just before they hit level 10, so very nice to get a kill there. Heroics coming in, and it's all looking fairly straightforward. Valeera with Cloak of Shadows, is it? Yeah, Cloak of Shadows, Bunker, Scarlet Aegis from Whitemane, Illusion Master, and Ring of Frost.
ETC not picking up Mosh Pit just yet, but I think it's going to happen.
They could be considering that sort of transition to an offlane ETC, perhaps? Maybe?
Yeah. So when all you've got to worry about for the Mosh is Blaze.
That's true. I mean, Valeera could, in theory, if she pops her Unstoppable and then...
Yeah, but I think she's using that, going to be saving that Unstoppable a bit.
Or I don't know if she can. Can she teleport into interrupt a Mosh? Like...
No, she has to walk in.
Okay.
Oh, she has to get closer than the width.
Yeah, okay.
I'm fairly sure.
So... Might see a fight here on mid.
There's the stun on the Valeera. She pops her Unstoppable. If I was ETC, I'd be looking for this Mosh.
They're a bit isolated from
They
Malphite
can get
right
Valeera
here.
here. She's in trouble.
Mosh interrupted.
That one interrupt they have lands. So they get that one interrupt in and kill the ETC.
Yeah, Portrait Goblins were just massively split there. Malfurion and Greymane were stuck near mid-fort. I think Sloths realised that and just collapsed on the ETC.
They knew they wanted the fight, but didn't communicate a plan well enough.
Yeah.
And then here's the dragon. Blaze getting in it this time. They're going to get mid-fort. Definitely. I'll be surprised if Samurai doesn't get top as well. That Greymane's still not really getting any help to deal with Samurai.
Ooh, he's in a lot of trouble here. 5 health. I think I saw a 5.
I think he's very lucky Samurai didn't come back for him there.
Definitely. So mid fort goes down. Valeera putting a bit of pressure on Varian, but gets a taunt.
Really getting good use from that Unstoppable, saving herself, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's very much getting into positions where a team can't help her, so she has to go in with a plan to get out by herself.
Yeah.
Ooh, Greymane getting kicked away. He's actually not saved, so Valeera picks up the double kill. Blaze gets killed as well, and then here's the Ring of Frost to kill the Varian. I mean, yeah, nicely done. Well played.
Meanwhile, Samuro just cleaning up top and bot, getting those
Valeera
pushed in nicely.
Didn't actually get the double kill. I was wrong there. The kills went to Jaina, but yeah, Valeera definitely did a lot to create that.
Yeah. So bot keep's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Sloth Sanctuary piling on the damage as 5.
And every lane is really far pushed in. They're not going to be able to end here, but they can go put pressure elsewhere. Spread the bomb.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for Portrait Goblins now, being 2 to 3 levels behind. When you're looking for those blow-ups, I think they'll find themselves lacking that bit of damage just to confirm the kills, and that's their thing, isn't it? That's what the comp is. So
Samurai run.
So, I mean, ideally they'll just try and soak safely now, not die, try to get the levels a bit more even, and then start looking for
I
those
mean,
kills again.
with Valera having the unstoppable Blaze Bunker, Whitemane's obviously got Cleanse as well, and absolutely nukes of heals. They have got quite a lot to save themselves from the lockdown. Oh, there's the stun. Ring of Frost. Here we go. Say goodbye to Portrait Goblins. This is GG, surely. Malfurion's going to get caught as well. No escaping that, Samurai and Valera. Do I take my words back? Nope.
They did a decent job.
Varian dies as well, obviously trying to peel for the Malfurion. They have 10 seconds till Greymane and Eater back, but 20 seconds on Malfurion and Varian, so that's going to be enough. I think it's GG.
Yeah, very
Get
nicely
asking
done.
for that captain's interview. Get it in. 50% core, ETC's back, and Kel'Thos trying to get some revenge on Valera, but she gets away, and the core gone. That was impressive. I mean, like we've said before, it's Sloth Sanctuary at the start of the season. We would have expected to be up there, competing for the Epic Cup. But I mean, same as several people who are still near the bottom of the league.
Yeah.
But yeah, they played well. Convincing macro play from them, definitely.
Yeah.
The poor Portrait Goblins struggled to keep up with the macro in that second game. They didn't have an answer for that off lane, and it just they weren't able to come up with any creative solution to deal with that, really.
Yeah.
Also weren't able to execute their plan of getting the CC chains.
Yeah, I think there's a few times where they sort of did an okay job of it. Then again, there was quite a few times where they weren't all there. Like ETC would go in a little early and look for the power slide, and I think if 4-man had been there at the same time,
or they'd get it and they'd be in a choke point and get blown up anyway.
Yeah. So.
Sure. Not expecting an interview, obviously. Here we go.
Hello.
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 Hello. We got the whole team. I guess you guys are feeling pretty happy right now.
Yes.
We only have 4 heroes left.
Nice.
We also got the Rega,
Yes.
which is
Finally.
finally.
I mean, do you think we helped out at all by saying that they could let the Rhaegar through by because Tiny Owl wasn't here to play it?
If you did, we are very thankful.
I mean, it was really impressive. Has anyone else kind of spoken to you this season about the fact that you're trying to tick off every hero?
Not really.
Nobody's spotted it so far.
No one has
Nobody's
spotted
mentioned it so far.
It's
No.
Poppin doing his amazing amounts of research. He's been trying to get me to cast your last 3 games, I think.
I have to say, I saw Poppins signing up for our game against Jaina the Frost Mage, and I was very sad that it didn't happen because we played Nova.
And we made it work.
Yeah, and we made it work.
Ah, nice.
You missed an extremely spicy Nova game, yes.
Yeah.
I will admit it's all my fault because I'm a terrible person and always double book. So what heroes have you got left?
That was going to be a secret.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it to
Tune
them
in
to do
next
the
time.
research.
If Poppin does enough research, he can probably figure it out, but, you know.
Yeah, I noticed a few. So.
It's all assassins now, right? And 1 support.
Actually,
we
We
no.
got all support.
Yeah.
It's 1 tank or bruiser.
Tank or Bruiser? Oh, I missed that one.
Or 2.
We have actually a very good lineup left, which is
Yeah.
surprising after the amount of heroes we have gone through.
The amount of trash we've gone through.
I hope,
Wait,
don't include
Oh.
Nova or Valera in that trash.
Wait, Valera? We made Valera work.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes.
It was very enjoyable.
But
to
we've
watch.
had our fair share of very questionable comp to get to
This is
this
true.
point.
Do you come into it thinking, okay, we've got this hero to pick off, so if we get this map, we're going to go this hero? Or is it very much you just take whatever comes to you and then draft as you kind of go along?
We did kind of like
line up drafts per map with unpicked heroes, and they changed a bit over time. So, like,
Okay.
yeah, after like the first 3 rounds or something, we kind of had like, okay, this is what we would like to do on these maps, and then as we played those maps, we started banning them because we didn't have anything else afterwards.
Yeah, it was also we actually did not set out to play all heroes this season, but in our first game we played 14 different heroes. The only hero we picked twice was Li Ming, and then we realized that it might be an interesting idea to try it. And we have a very, very nice coach, Sloth, who is not doing a lot of coaching because we are sloths, of course.
Yeah.
But our coach Sloth helped us a lot figuring out drafts to get all heroes. We are calling it the bingo heroes because we made a very nice bingo sheet and
We're
looked at
crossing it
which
And how do you,
row and column finishes first.
how do you feel about the fact that May's going to be released before the end of the season?
Well,
I mean,
she's
she
gonna
is
be-
banned.
she's gonna be banned, so.
Yeah.
You're not counting it.
I mean, theoretically she could be played in playoffs, but we probably won't reach playoffs.
No, we
so-
can't.
We can't.
And that's my next line of questioning. Then we said it a couple of times during the games, but we definitely had you pegged as potentials to get to the playoff right at the start of the season. Do you think playing Hero Bingo has possibly hampered that chances at all?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, we did say in the start of the season, or like in the end of the last season, where we kind of went try hard and like took a lot of mentality and effort, and we said that we wanted to try a more chill season and have fun, and then this idea came through in some way.
Yeah. So last season I basically spent between 2 and 3 days per match we played, and we had 1 practice day. So I spent like between 3 and 4 days per week just preparing for our matches.
Seems normal to me, yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of scouting and like preparing drafts, facing which teams we like play and everything around that. And we needed a season that is not as intensive.
Fair enough. I think last season it showed in the fact that you did demolish us when you played against AFK. You definitely had done a lot of research. So
Yeah, and last season we also we had a lot of drafts prepared for playoffs. I think there was like 8 heroes or something that we didn't play during the season that we had just for playoffs, and then drafts were around them.
Then it just became Juice Pirates.
That finals was
strange.
super weird.
Yeah.
It was a prelude of things to come, let's be honest. We threw out all the cheese, and then our next season became entirely cheese. Or mostly cheese, I should say.
Huh?
At this stage now, do you guys think you're enjoying the cheese more than perhaps the winning?
It depends.
Or do you enjoy it most when you play the cheese and you win? Like today.
I mean,
probably cheese and win. But I don't know. There has been situations during this season which we have been very frustrating.
Yeah.
Obviously, but I've had a lot of fun.
What was the heroes that you struggled most getting into a comp?
I don't
Valera
know.
was there.
Yeah. Valera, we didn't know how to make it work. We decided kind of 5 minutes before this game that why don't we take some and Valera together?
Well, it worked. So yeah, that was fine then.
I think it's very hard to say. It's not necessarily even the off meta heroes. For example, like we played Probius last week, and that game was hyper close. I think it was like until level 27, 33 to 32 kills.
34-minute game or something.
Yeah, so I think there's just some heroes that nobody on the team enjoys.
Yeah. So then it's harder to.
Yeah, for example, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten in Mal'Ganis earlier, but no one of us really enjoys playing him that much. So he was one of the really hard ones as well, because it's like if you don't enjoy the hero, it is very hard to find a good draft for it.
Yeah, but, you still played the Mal'Ganis very well in the last game. Got a good.
Thank you.
With an Escalip ult.
Yeah, I wanted to take the other one, but my
It's one of Typhoon's highest win rate heroes.
yes, I won one game yesterday in preparation with my gunners, and I lost 3 games, and it improved my win rate by 3%.
Nice.
So you can imagine how bad my win rate on the hero is. I am just not able to make him work in public games for some reason.
Fair enough.
But
Well,
we
if
made
you
it work today.
Yeah,
ever need a Mal'Ganis sub, I'll have to step up to the plate.
Yeah.
And they're changing him now, so he's going to be even harder to play. Right, I am going to let you go because I think I could talk to you all day. Well played. Is there any
Yeah.
shout outs that you want to do?
A big shout out to Coach Sloth, of course, for helping us with all the drafts. Shout out to Tiny, who did not get to play the guy in the
Yeah, I feel bad.
Favorite hero.
It's been banned 15 times now, I think.
16. We have
16 times.
And shout out to you for casting us. That's very fun.
Mhm.
Cheers.
And
Any
to
questions?
everyone behind the scenes who do a hell of a lot of work, and it's never noticed. Thank you to all those people.
Good job, Heroes Lounge, as well.
Also, thank you, Poppin, for mentioning us in Rigged, I think, once or twice this season.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
we've been mentioned 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, no worries. But hopefully we'll be able to cast your last match. If someone else applies for it, that's cool. But if it's not being covered, then
That's cool. But
Then you will
wait.
see
well,
heroes lost.
as long as I get to see it is the point. So if no one else is casting it, then I'll bully Mick into cancelling his plans.
Yeah, do it on a Tuesday or Thursday, so I'm available.
You can always watch our point of view streams.
Yes, we'll have
We
to do that.
Sure, yeah. Right.
Only we could say when we I don't think we said that when we got the Rhaegar pick today. Everyone was hovering Rhaegar and just spam clicking, hoping that they didn't done it. And then we had a competition on who got it.
Excellent. Yeah, so that's it for me. Cheers, guys. Well played again. We'll catch you soon.
And good luck and have fun for your last match as well.
Yeah,
good luck.
Cheers.
We
Thanks,
need the
guys.
luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool.
Right, so yeah, that's for anyone still watching the stream. Make sure you check out Sloth Sanctuary's final game. Could be spicy.
Yeah, could be on this channel, could be on a different channel. Might only be on their own channels, but there's going to be some interesting heroes picked up.
Even if it's a point of view stream, it's worth watching. Definitely.
Yes, I will be watching it somewhere or another.
Cool. Well,
right.
That's all for me. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. See you again soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.